Here we go. All right, so periodic function. So what the heck is a periodic function? Okay, can I get you to grab your graphics calculators out, please? Yep, I know. Shocking. Making you work. It's first lesson. Okay, what I would like you to do in your graphics calculator is we're going to set it up. I'll put one up on the screen in a second. All right, what I would like us to do, we're going to look at what a periodic function is, and we're going to use a fairly simplistic example by looking at what we call looking at the sine curve. Okay, so you're all quite familiar with the sine function. Don't panic about that. That's a couple of years' time. Come on, clear. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do, can you go into your view window? Okay, and what we're going to do is I'd like you to type in the following view window. All right, so I want the x and minimum maximum from minus 360. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, to 360. I'm going to do it on my screen because it's easier. Okay, to 360. I lied. And I want the x scale to be 45. Okay, the y minimum, negative 2 to 2, and 0.5 is our scale. Okay, so there's the screen. That's what I want you to have. So minus 360 to 360. Okay, 45, 2, negative 2, 2, and 0.5. Don't worry about the rest. Okay, once you've got that, okay, get out of there. So clear out of there. And go to your mode. And can you make sure your calculator, please, is in degrees? Okay, so go to mode, go to degrees, choose that. Okay, we're going to work in degrees today. After today, we won't be very often. Okay, because the other part of today, we're going to be looking at two things today. The first thing we're going to be looking at is what is a periodic function. Okay, and introduce radians. Okay, so that's going to be our job for today. And eventually, we're going to be working with radians a lot. Now, the negative side for some of you about radians is it revolves around fractions. And for some of you, I just swore. I used the F word. Okay, so I apologise for that if your delicate ears. Okay, but you're going to need to be comfortable with fractions. And if you're not comfortable with fractions, well, fortunately, you have a fraction button on your calculator. So suck it up, princess. Right, so we're going to go to graph. So can you go to your graph menu? I'll do that. That's dumb. Your y equals menu. And can you type in sine, so the sine function, x. Okay, close your bracket, enter. Now I've got two plots turned on, so I need to turn them off. Okay, and then graph it. And hopefully you've got your graph to do that. Now, have you been able to follow along? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, can you see what you can see on the screen here? Okay, can you see we've got a nice little periodic function? Okay, so what you see there is a periodic function. That is the graph of the sine curve. It's a sine function. Okay, yep. Yours hasn't? Yeah. What does yours look like?
It says invalid dimension.
Same. Oh, I am blind.
This is the page.
Oh, invalid dimension.
I'm not even working.
Did you use sine here, or did you type in the word sine? That sign? That function? Did you push that sine button? Yeah, cool. Just checking. Yeah.